Imagine being torn from your family, deported to a country you've never known, only to be brought back and then threatened with deportation again, this time to a place with no connection to your life. This is the harrowing reality for Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Maryland father whose case has become a stark example of the complexities and controversies within the U.S. immigration system. But here's where it gets even more complicated. After being wrongly deported to El Salvador and later returned to the U.S., Abrego was transferred to a detention center in central Pennsylvania on Friday, according to his attorneys. This move, they argue, only adds another layer of difficulty to an already fraught situation. Abrego, 30, was moved to the Moshannon Valley Processing Center in Phillipsburg, as detailed in federal court documents. His attorneys were notified of the transfer by Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, earlier that day. When questioned, ICE directed all inquiries to the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, whose Assistant Secretary, Tricia McLaughlin, confirmed the transfer on Saturday. Previously held in Virginia, Abrego's legal team had filed a status report on September 19th, stating that his detention at the Farmville Detention Center severely hindered their ability to meet with him and prepare for trial. ICE claimed the Pennsylvania transfer would provide Abrego's attorneys with greater access to him. However, his lawyers remain skeptical, noting that traveling to Moshannon is significantly more challenging for their Nashville-based team and no easier for their New York colleagues than traveling to Farmville. This raises a critical question. Is this transfer truly about accessibility, or is it another obstacle in an already uphill battle? And this is the part most people miss. Abrego's attorneys have also raised serious concerns about the conditions at Moshannon. They cite reports of a detainee's death last month, as well as allegations of assaults, inadequate medical care, and insufficient food. These conditions, they argue, are deeply concerning and further complicate Abrego's ability to prepare for trial. We will update the court once there is more visibility into Mr. Abrego's access to counsel. His attorneys stated in their filing, Abrego's journey has been nothing short of tumultuous. Mistakenly deported to El Salvador in March, he was returned to the U.S. months later, only to face new deportation efforts under the Trump administration's claims that he is a member of the Salvadoran gang MS-13. His attorneys and family vehemently deny these allegations, asserting that Abrego is being punished for fighting for his constitutional rights. Adding another layer of controversy, immigration authorities announced in August their intention to deport him to Uganda, a country with which he has no ties. Is this justice, or is it retribution? This case forces us to confront uncomfortable questions about the fairness and humanity of our immigration system. Are mistakes being compounded by further injustices? And what does it say about our values when someone's life is upended based on disputed claims? Abrego's attorneys are demanding his release and fighting to halt his deportation, but the outcome remains uncertain. As we follow this story, let's not just observe, let's engage. What do you think? Is Abrego's treatment justified, or is it a troubling example of systemic flaws? Share your thoughts in the comments below.